How's it going, people? It's Liam Catterson here with episode number 3 of Once Upon a Time, which has been a very, very great start so far. Really enjoyed the incorporation of Elsa at the minute, as we finally got her character to bridge with the residents of Storybrooke. So it will be very, very interesting to see what does happen. We seemingly have a potential antagonist. We don't know her name. She just does an ice cream place at the minute, but I've already made my theories in regards to her character, so it will be exciting to explore that journey. But yeah, enjoyed last episode, especially the flashbacks with David and Anna, and how she is on her way to meet Rumpelstiltskin, which is always going to end well with no consequences. So, yeah, but I'm looking forward to jumping into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 3 of Season 4 of Once Upon a Time. Let's go. I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Thank you. That's very kind.
No, thank you. Seeing a happy family like yours in here really warms my heart.
I hope so, because I'm betting it's ice cold.
But I can't remember. Something happened to my memories.
Wow. An all too common affliction around these parts. Pity. But as you can see,
needs to get
many
sorted out,
objects
to be
fall into
fair.
my possession. Urns, necklaces, all manner of things. I can't know the history behind all of them.
Only if there's something in it for you, right, mate?
Yeah, well, that may have been true.
There's an army massing in the southern mountains, heading for Arendelle.
Oh,
Led by
shit.
Prince Hans.
I know
Frick!
every inch of those mountains. Let me sneak up there and see what he's up to.
I didn't realize the official Arendelle Ice Master and Deliverer got a say in matters.
He
Hey!
doesn't. You're not
Leave him
going anywhere.
alone.
It's too dangerous.
Ah, there you go, warming up to me. You do care.
My sister wants a wedding.
No more danger of any kind.
Marion? Oh, shit! What did she do to Marion?
Isn't it funny
Is that
how
full?
these are just ink and paper?
Ooh,
but
shield!
Everything in your storybook is real. Makes you
Now we're
wonder who wrote it,
incorporating
doesn't
Marvel into this.
The storybook?
Hmm?
No, you just have to find the clues.
it? Wait, you'll help me?
It'll be
Oh, I love this.
Like that Operation Viper you had with Emma.
Cobra. But yeah, this one we'll call Operation
Mongoose.
Perfect. Operation Mongoose.
I love
it is.
this. I love this.
I need more time to study this one.
I'm gonna go find who did this before it happens again.
Well, I hope you're bringing backup.
What hell's that supposed to mean?
Oh.
Between the snow monster and the cave-in, seems like the savior needs saving these days.
I think you're better and you're taking it out of the wrong person.
Shh, come on.
Fine.
Ladies.
Well, I like that.
It's funny because he's not
Don't you think it's
gonna
a
be
little early to
kid.
be sizing the crown, Hans?
Remember what happened the last time?
Of course I remember. But last time I didn't have this.
Wait, is that the urn?
Even if they had enough men to storm the castle, I'd
Else-
freeze
oh,
them before they reached
oh.
the gates.
Fostering.
Oh
Prince
no.
Hans's seat.
You can't just condemn her without all the facts.
Look around. Who else can turn people into popsicles? It's Elsa.
Why? I mean, I know it's just ice cream, but you just gotta take into account anything cold related. Like you. Could be a kid. Wait. Is this? Well! Well!
Who the hell are you?
Ah!
What are you doing in that tent?
Depends who's asking.
The sheriff's asking.
Hey, bud!
I never did like sheriffs very much. But you do seem like the decent sort. Some
Will is a tricky bugger, Emma. So is David.
Where were you going?
I almost had him, but I fell.
Don't worry about it. That's why we have 2 sheriffs.
2 sheriffs? Bloody hell, that's not even fair, is it?
Who are you?
See, I know that dagger you gave Belle
was a fake.
Oh, so she still had the fake one. Fuck.
Is that right?
I've hunted you a long time, my old crocodile. And I know you better than most. And
Let's
I know
get
that
this
you would never
rivalry
let
back
anyone
on
have power
track.
over you.
I do hope Miss Swan's worth it.
She is.
Good news. He's agreed to help.
This hair is from Mary.
Oh, man.
Someone cast a freezing curse on her.
Huck, I love you.
To not be joined at the hip. And I can tell you, if you let it go, even just a little,
No.
then you'll be just fine. And you'll be even better. I promise.
Pain with Emma is never going to go, though, for Mary Margaret, sadly.
Emma, I'm your father. Talk to me.
It's Regina. What she said, she was right. It's like I can't save a cat from a tree right now. It's like I'm the anti-savior.
You're being a little hard on yourself. We all have bad days.
It's just,
Well,
it's just.
I know. But
Sometimes
you
we
can't
have a
lose faith in
series of
yourself.
bad days.
Trust me.
Hand it over. Now.
Hans, you're a dick.
I don't know. It's a device for talking. I don't bloody know. I press the Emma button and she answers usually.
I just love Huck and his grasp of technology.
Why should I carry around this ridiculous thing if you're never there when I use it?
If one person throws Mary and get to the west edge of the...
Oh! Oh! It's really shut you up, hasn't it? Oh, is this... Yeah! You know what? I'm all of a sudden rooting for her.
It's okay. He's okay. His name's Christoph.
He's good.
He's my friend.
Yeah!
They did quite a number on you, I'm afraid.
The rock trolls. Why would they do that to me?
For the same reason they did it to your sister, Anna. Some memories are too painful.
You know Anna.
Why is she trying?
What
Why?
happened to her?
The same thing that happens to every ordinary person.
Interesting.
Eventually.
Did you hurt one of them?
You mean that woman? Marion. Well, it was an accident.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It was me to blame me. Why?
You spiked the ice cream.
I've neutralized your magic.
When your friend is found, you'll look responsible. Then they'll turn on you, and they'll treat you as the monster that they truly see you as. And
Wow.
you'll know they're right.
You suck.
Fairy Queen.
That's her name now. Aye. Oh. She'll escape, but that's important.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yes. She's my sister.
Oh!
When you told me you were queen, I was waiting for the right moment. I didn't want to.
So she is the aunt.
No, well, a bit, yeah.
It's like she didn't just know Elsa, she knew me too.
Well, you are the sheriff. And the savior and royalty. I think pretty much everyone in Storybrooke knows you.
How does she know Emma?
Something more. It's like
Unless,
when she said my name. I don't
and
know,
hear
it
me
sounded
out,
familiar.
the family tree is
figure it
getting
out,
more
okay? You did
complicated.
good. You stopped her.
I know. I know you have to go back to her.
Let's
She's
just
still your
run these two to...
I'm sorry I dragged you into this.
That way it kind of preserves her, doesn't it? Like, if she gets the heart. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought... Oh. Oh, that was close.
Well, the ice hasn't touched her heart yet.
Because everyone I've ever been with is dead.
Oh.
Neil and Graham, even Walsh. I lost everyone. I
can't lose you too.
One thing I'm good at. Surviving.
Because I'll be sad if Huck goes as well. Oh, it's understandable why Emma's so frightened, but... Whew.
Miss Swan, remember you? Yeah. That's good for you. Because it could happen.
What the fuck is Huck?
It's getting quite frosty.
Ha! Cole never bothered her anyway, right? Oh, this is turning juicy. What is the freaking deal? So she is definitely got some intrigue. So I was wrong about the whole she is Elsa's secret mother thing. More like the aunt. But the plot thickens because Emma apparently was connected to her. I joke about the family tree extending, but I swear to freaking God. And Rumpel's had dealings with her in the past. Yeah, certainly showing a very, very good intrigue, but I loved that episode. So another good episode of Once Upon a Time. Pretty great, interesting stuff that really does help, I guess, the future of this season out in a good way, because as I've said, we kind of got away, we kind of gotten away from the assumption that I had made that maybe, what if that Snow Queen lady is Elsa's actual mother. But yeah, it was a fun theory, but that's the beauty of theories. Sometimes they can be right, sometimes they can be wrong. So yeah, but at least she is related to Elsa in some capacity, as she revealed that she was her and Anna's aunt. So yeah, that was a pretty nice revelation. But yeah, she had a bit of a big presence in this episode, not just in present day events, but also in flashback territory with her. I guess rosying up to Elsa before she assumingly betrays her in some capacity and puts her in the urn. So I can kind of try and make a deduction in regards to how Elsa is going to end up in that urn, because obviously we had that worry in this episode. This is going to be how she gets trapped, etc. So, but no, we had actually I'm calling her the Dairy Queen from here onwards. I don't care. I just thought that was just so freaking gold from Emma. So yeah, the Dairy Queen came out, dealt with Hans, which was pretty good, because Hans can piss off. And yeah, it will be very interesting to see how she does betray Elsa, but also how she knows Emma as well. So, yeah, I am really curious in regards to that, because Emma has no idea, obviously, and yeah, I am trying to think of other theories aside from being connected to the family tree that how she knows Emma. So, because it is quite the kerfuffle, isn't it? So. Yeah, because season 3 really had, it really twisted and bended some branches, and I am just on this expectancy that it's gonna be twisting and turning in some capacity again this season. So, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I really enjoyed the present day stuff. Obviously, we had the Marion situation where she became an ice sculpture, basically. So Robin's kiss didn't work, especially with him loving Regina as well. So she's not in a good place at the minute. Although generally when people turn into ice sculptures, they're not usually in a good place. But you get the idea. So I am not sure how long that's going to play out for, but it shall be interesting. So there is that. So yeah, but I also really liked Snow and Hook teaming up with Hook watching out for Snow. I'm talking about Snow White, Elsa and Hook teaming up. Yeah, them two teaming up, pretty good stuff. Especially with how Hook went to confront Rumpel, saying, "Yeah, I know about the fake dagger. It'd be a shame if that was revealed, wasn't it?" So I thought that was great. A nice way to kind of reignite the rivalry that we had with Hook and Rumpel. So yeah, but it's going to be very interesting to see how that's going to play out. So yeah, but I guess Rumpel has to be on his best behavior in regards to Hook. So, but at least he was able to be a bit of a leeway for helping out Elsa, who was stuck in a very difficult place, especially since the mob was on her in regards to what happened to Marion. So, and like I said, I mean, I know it's not much to look at because it's an ice cream shop. But if I was Robin, and this is the thing that annoyed me, and I get the reasons, because Elsa's been causing all of this. There's been eyes focused on Elsa with all of these ice-related catastrophes that's been happening lately. So, and plus, like, it's an ice cream shop. You're not going to turn to that direction. But if it's not Elsa and people are constantly saying it's not Elsa, then I would have turned my attention to the ice cream shop anyways, if Robin had brought it up. So, like, I would have asked, okay, what's happened today for Marion, etc. Go over the events. Did she went to confront Elsa in some capacity? See, because I would have, like, I would have brought up the ice cream shop, surely. Although that might be a bit too meta because obviously we knew what happened to Marion, but still, if Elsa's being denied of causing this, then you've got to look for alternative avenues. So, yeah, but that's just my 2 cents. Still, it was really, really interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But yeah. Thankfully, the whole ice cream situation was resolved by a returning Will. I'm so happy that Will is involved. I'm assuming he's going to be in more episodes. It seemed like there's a bit more that needs to be ushered out with Will's story this season, I guess. But I am very curious about how he ends up in Storybrooke, because obviously you gotta keep into account the ending of Once Upon a Time in Wonderland in mind. So for those who've watched it, so yeah. But yeah, I am wondering if any more Once Upon a Time in Wonderland characters are going to show up, and if Will was just the first. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but we shall just wait and see about that one. So, but still, a very, very, very nice surprise there. So, woo. But yeah, we had Regina, who is teaming up with Henry to try and get to the bottom of this author situation as well, which I am down for. Operation Mongoose, I think they called it. Yeah, I am really intrigued to see how things go by with the Regina Henry team up, and it's going to be because it's a very, very interesting concept that Regina is going towards. But also, it's really nice to see this team up, especially since Regina shut herself out and she embraced Henry with open arms in the last episode. So, yeah, Regina gets to be part of her own little operation. So it's going to be really, really nice to see. But yeah, there was that, of course, tense bit with Robin Hood and Regina, because obviously things are still a bit it's still a bit complicated at the minute. even more so that Marion is now an ice sculpture. But there is still that longing, and I do want it to happen. I feel so bad for Marion, but I love Hood and Regina. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but oh well. So yeah, but I also really love the similarities between Emma and Mary Margaret's story in this episode, because both of them are struggling at the minute, and there is a lot of worry on their minds. With Emma, she is worried about not being able to live up to her potential, especially after the scuffle with Regina. So yeah, but there is that doubt that she's placing upon herself, and she is not being able to be the hero that should be required. And it's as David said, we all have bad days, we all have moments where we just have a bit of a blip, and we'll pick ourselves back up. But also we have Emma being worried about Hook, and I thought that was a really freaking beautiful scene. I really loved that moment, especially since Emma is worried. Like, she listed her past lovers, and they've all had one thing in common, and that's death. So yeah, I don't blame her for being worried, but I really thought that was a beautiful moment when Hook and Emma went to confront each other, and Emma was worried about Hook potentially getting himself killed. Hook can look out for himself, but Emma's track record, she's just really, really worried. It's still very early days in terms of this dynamic between Emma and Hook, so there is a lot of that tension, I guess, before you can smooth things out. And yeah. But yeah, I really, really thought that was a beautiful confrontation. Like I said, really, really wholesome. So yeah. But like I said, we also had similarities in terms of moods with Emma and Mary Margaret, because Mary Margaret, of course, is juggling so much. There's so many eggs in one basket, where if she was doing reacting, then I could imagine she's doing like 10 45-minute shows a week, plus some other stuff as well. AKA, she is risking herself to burn out. No, but we are seeing Mary Margaret just struggling at the minute, especially with the fact that she has to look out for Neil. But there is all of this kerfuffle going on with Elsa, and now she is the mayor, so it's really, really stressful at the minute. And I really love how Archie went to approach her, especially with the fact that there is so much going on, and you don't want to make the same mistake that not the same mistake, because it's not like Mary Margaret had a choice, but you don't want the same incident of not seeing Neil grow up, kind of like a certain Emma Swan, right? So there is a lot of that worry going around. So I really love how Archie was there saying you need to have a bit of that looser attitude, not attitude, but that looser vibe, I guess, because it's you want to spend as much time as you can with Neil, because babies, they grow up real fast, and like I said, you don't want a case of deja vu all over again with Neil. This is your chance, and here we are. So but I really love how that connected with Emma, and how she was not feeling in the best of situations. But yeah, it was a pretty superb episode. I loved I loved the Arendelle stuff. I think Hans was pretty neatly casted, in my opinion. So there was that, but also it was just pretty interesting learning a bit more about the Dairy Queen. I'm sorry, but that is her name from now on. I don't make the rules, but it's her name. So yeah. No, I really thought this was a great episode, a great continuation of season 4, and it does certainly create a bit more intrigue as we get further into the season, with Dairy Queen knowing about Emma, with that pact with Gold. and Regina's story. It's a pretty interesting season so far, so I'm looking forward to seeing what episode 4 has to provide us with. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!